Good morning, my viewers of Anuki TV. I am Anuki. This is a 1v1 on Langress on the game Company of Heroes. It's a magical and wonderful game, and we're going to be enjoying these two players as they do battle for our entertainment today in the northern position as the blue Wehrmacht. We have the most easiest name to pronounce in the world. Fantastic Ganzi. Thank you, Fantastic Ganzi, making it very easy for me to pronounce. I'll probably just shorten your name to Ganzi. I've just woke up, so I'm not 100% at the moment. I literally got out of the shower, had some fish, because that's an appropriate breakfast meal, and now I'm doing this cast, so bear with me on this one. I was just like, what do I need? I require nourishment, I require hygiene, and Company of Heroes. And here we go. So let's introduce our second player, playing as the Allies Americans. I know him from Harlequin's channel. It's Seph. He's gone out and capped the fuel and the munitions. He's going to get his engineers to cap this point, but I don't think that's quite synced up there. He's going to have to capture this point. Most likely he's going to be producing some riflemen from the barracks, unless he wants to do some crazy jeep stuff and, push people out the way. As for his opponent, Fantastic Ganzi, he's gone munitions and fuel as well, but again, not taking that point. He's probably going to be taking that point with his Volks. He did get a machine gun team out, and he put it right outside of his opponent's base. It's a popular choice because there's a little choke point there. Other units can come through here and sometimes all the way back here. It depends. We have seen very large flanks on this map through the central area, so be prepared for that. That's basically what the Germans have to look out for. Pioneers, though, yep, definitely nothing coming through here. Not one thing. I can't see a way through this to the munition point at all. It's just pure, utter lockdown there. Good job, Pioneers. Now the Engineers and the Pioneers are going to be fighting over this tractor. If be my tractor or get off. I don't like Farmer's voice. I'll stop it now. Stop it now, Nuki. Oh, God, I require sleep. More sleep. I just want to sleep. But anyway, no one's got the victory points so far. No one really gives a damn about the victory points. We only want bloodshed. Although Fantastic Ganzi has seen this point has been captured and now turns his machine gun to face the way of the rifleman. Hoya! Karate style. The Pioneers bring up some supporting fire, but they're pretty much useless when it comes to supporting stuff until they get those flame waffles out. The double rifleman, you can see, as soon as that machine gun turned, the second rifleman squads came through from Seph. Whether that was planned or just sheer luck, he most likely just took advantage of it turning. So that's the advantage of just having riflemen all over the map. If you have them in one section of the map, it takes longer to do flanks. So the machine gun, it doesn't fully retreat, it just moves back into the building. It's going to be much easier to protect that zone there. Whereas the riflemen, they've come all the way around the side just to neutralize this point. He's not going to fully capture it, he just wants to neutralize it, which is as good as taking it. I mean, he's still fighting over it slightly. The Volks have more range, better range attack power. Shouldn't really call it attack power, makes it sound like World of Warcraft, but yeah, attack power. They do more damage, or better damage at range. Everybody knows this until they get the Ep.4s out. Oh, one single Pioneer with the mission to lay mines on the road. He has been thwarted, though. The riflemen come up and tell him to shoo away from the base. This is private property, that'd be trespassing. But the mines are still there. He needs to cancel them. Because that will regain him some of the resources back. Rifleman squad here, still injured, not going to retreat just yet. They can still offer some firepower support to the Flame Engineers and the secondary Rifleman squad, but they will have to retreat at some point, heal up with a triage center if that has been built yet, as well as reinforce. Reinforcing will give them soldiers at 100% health and most likely put them back up to about 80% life. Something around about there. The Flame Engineers doing a really good job on the Volks, and the Volks are now having to reinforce from their Wehrmacht center and fire. They almost are dead if they can just hold out a bit longer. It does look like they're going to be continually able to reinforce, and the machine gun hops out of the building to suppress as well. That doesn't stop the Flame Engineers from firing just yet, though. Still quite a bit of casualties from the Volks. Not many casualties from the Allies. We've got one squad retreating with 2 soldiers left. The second one goes as well. Many casualties there. Will Seph be able to bring back? Yes, he does have some reinforcing squads. So be able to just to sort of hold the midfield just for a little bit longer. As he does that, he'll be able to reinforce the soldiers and bring them back in. Hopefully, that'll be a strong enough force to repel this attack and gain control of the center. But you can see the Wehrmacht player isn't doing anything on the left-hand side. He's dominating or focusing his attention on the right-hand side, where he can concentrate and support most of his attention to that machine gun. We've got 3 Volk squads out, which is just nice standard play. I love Volk's play. I've not seen a lot of it. I noticed on Harlequin's channel a lot that there was just... most people would do like machine gun Volk sniper or something. But here we have good solid Volk's play. A bit grouped up, but they are in light cover. And that's going to be good enough just to repel these 2 rifleman squads. Even in this building they should be fine. And they don't have to walk very far to get reinforcements as well. But still... we could use some capping of the victory points, Ganzi. You have forgot your victory point. You could use the central victory point. It looks like you've got a pioneer squad. Generally just planting mines. That's going to be a nuisance to these guys if they catch on that there's a mine on the road. I don't think they have. And they find it. That's a shame. That's a darn pickle shame. But the Volks have won their battle on this side of the map. The riflemen just hiding up behind the building to get back in and deny them that heavy cover inside the building. Oh god, that's just trolling in Company of Heroes style. They do reserve a spot for the 2nd Rifleman squad. You can see this is just general delay tactic here. As the Volks still remain blobbed up, I don't see why he doesn't retreat that squad with just 2 soldiers in. He could reinforce that as the other Volks do battle on the house, but he does bring up a sniper. Ganzi really knows what he's doing here. He has the appropriate unit for the job to take out those units outside of the building. Rifleman squad coming up on the north side, even cutting this barbed wire. I can't see any way round here. How am I going to get through? Alright, yeah, I see. We'll just have to cut a hole. That's the most obvious way. You can see mines were going down here. Were unable to complete, and the Pioneer is just bleeding out. No medic station yet, no medical bunker just yet. Machine gun and sniper, though, coupled together. It's the oldest trick in the book. Much love. I can hear some engagements. Here we are. We have some flamethrowers. Smelting hot action against the Volks' face. Although they do need to look out. There are some mines nearby. They are chasing, pursuing. It looks like they're going to avoid. No, it's definitely... Oh, poor flamethrowers. Some of them forfeit their life. Many get away. Both players end up retreating. A machine gunner is being brought into the middle by Fantastic Ganzi. Covering that central location again. Holding it down. Holding the fort. Awesome. Still, these Volks, very injured. They still recognize that they're Volks. They haven't lost their mentality. They do know where they are as well, but they don't know that there's an M8 coming up right behind them. Destroys their hard work. Ah, my sculpture of barbed wire and pain. And the M8 just... That's all it wanted to do. It didn't really want to chase after them. It was like, yep, I've done enough. I've destroyed that art. They're very discouraged now. They won't come back. They won't return. But it is going to chase the machine gun. Those pesky machine gunners are annoying as hell to deal with when you are the Allies. Until you get Rangers or Paratroopers or giant mega Pershing Calliopes with Pershings on the side that fires Calliopes. That's going to be painful. The M8 goes straight into the base. What is it going to try and do? Oh, Ganzi putting mines in front of his own building, expecting that the M8 is going to plant mines of its own. I think Seph is just stopping for a little short time to almost bluff that he's putting mines down, but he's not putting mines down. He's coming in here, taking a lot of damage from Panzerfaust fire. He now has to get out of there. The Pioneers are almost trying to block. The Volks, though, have a cooldown on their Panzerfaust. The M8 looks like it's going to get out. A strafing run comes down. That means Seph is airborne. Not much casualties from the strafing run, though. M8 still making a very, very slow retreat. Not damaged, though. It's just a slow vehicle. It should... generally roads increase the speed. If it sticks on the road, it'll go faster. But it's just being derp. I think there's a difference in some roads, dirt roads and concrete roads. we'll have different speeds, so we'll have to see. Again, I can't remember everything about this game. Don't complain. I'll learn it eventually in time. It's been a while, I know. Now we just have this fantastic blob. What is the blob going to do, and where are all the forces for Seph? My map has bugged out, so I can't see on the tactical map. That's a shame. Bars go up, so we had a motor pool, then bars from Seph. He's going to retreat into this building once again, which is good cover, as well as bring up the M8 with a 50 cal gun. It most likely has side skirts. Engineers as well leading the charge, not the strongest form of charging unit. They instantly retreat because of all the heavy cover that the Volks take. But I don't understand why these haystacks are heavy cover. I suppose for balance issues, and not just to stick a concrete wall there for no reason. That would certainly look out of place if they did that. But these maps do look pretty good. I like these maps. I think this map was actually a contest winner on some map making competition. I would really like some more map making competitions, by the way. It seems like a great way just to get more maps into the game. Advertise competitions, get the public to make maps, and then you just sort of tweak them, and you've got people voluntarily making your game better. That's just such a great idea. It's nice. It's people willingly do this, and everyone's gaming experience is improved. But anyway, enough of that insight on awesomeness that should be real. The blob has dispersed into many directions. We've got machine guns, packs, snipers, all spreading out, not being the target of any artillery or strafing run with any hopes. But as soon as they do blob, that strafing run is most likely going to come back into play. M8 and rifleman hanging back here. Triage center is down. That must have been down a long time ago. It usually is. For a standard build in a 1v1 is you get that triage center up, and your rifleman will usually perform a lot better, as you won't wipe them out. There won't be a squad wipe. When you don't have a triage center, you're more likely to receive a squad wipe. The pioneers plant down that mine. The riflemen are already standing on it, though. It takes a few seconds to arm, and the riflemen do get pinned from that, and a strafing run comes down as well, knocking out the machine gunner and a Volk squad, and the M8 comes rolling in behind the pack. This is awesome play from Seph right now. The pack taking a bit of a delayed response there. Volk's firing into the back of it with a Panzerfaust, and the M8 now wants to retreat. If it can just get behind the bush fast enough, the pack won't be able to fire. Oh, doing a little bit of odd driving skills. It keeps reversing back, but I think it's got far enough away, and now the pack is down. 3 riflemen squad remain. They're going to have a hard time facing up against the 2 pioneer squads and the Volks, but we get reinforcements from flame engineers from Seph. Of course from Seph, because there's no other player here to really reinforce Seph, so I don't know what the hell I'm on about. This is great, though. He needs to retreat that now. Oh, he loses it to a sniper. Excellent shot from the sniper there. Let's see how many kills he has. 12 kills so far. Still alive. He needs to be healed. It's below half health. Wouldn't want to lose that sniper, because snipers with so many kills is just what makes this game go round. Hitting mines again. Oh dear. And a sniper. Poor rifleman. Just not having any luck today with the mines. They need to get a minesweeper out. These rifleman squads realize that they're not going to just win that battle so easily. May as well retreat. If they were to retreat manually, they'd take a lot of casualties from the machine gun. But anyway, M8 still hanging back here. Hanging back here to repair. It did just do an assault. But it's good. He's playing very cautiously with that. Still not much happening on the left-hand side. But the Wehrmacht, Fantastic Ganzi, paying attention to the right-hand side and the middle, concentrating most of his forces, just ignoring that left-hand side. It would be nice if he just sent pioneers every now and again, just to decap. Maybe the fuel. Just slowing the progression of the Allies, generally being a pain in the backside. Passive-aggressive war, as Harlequin love to say quite a lot. Here we go, a Stir 42, which means we do have the Blitzkrieg Doctrine. I remember that because I was Blitzkrieg in Company of Heroes Online. I loved the massive Goliath spam that you could do with it, because I was the Goliath Pro. I've already mentioned this story. I'm not going to repeat it. You should watch Game 1, where I was fantastically nervous but not as nervous as Fantastic Ganzi. He's remaining in control of this situation at the moment. He has 2 victory points to 1, 454 points to 299. There's still a way to go for Fantastic Ganzi, but can he hold it this game? It's 15 minutes so far, so there's a lot of time that can continue and transpire until the events go on. More strafing runs go down, just minorly suppressing that sniper there. I don't think he knew the sniper was there, but he got lucky with the strafing run. May have done a small amount of damage, but there's no Vet 1 on these infantry yet. They aren't manually, automatically regenerating. That's the one. Stu comes right up to this point. Wow. What is it expecting to do from there? It's just waiting for someone to come around the corner and then just launch its giant mushroom attack at it. Not sure. The Volks do a good job of sealing this gap up again. Generally, you're just restricting your enemy, having to make them run around with engineers, and it's just slowing tactics, basically. Nice slowing tactics. Rifleman squad holding back here. What are they wanting to do? I think they've got their eyes on this victory point. Pioneers coming this side. Looks like they're going to capture this. And, ooh, who is lying in wait? I know it. Oh, no, the Pioneers are not going to go for that one, but there are mines down here as well. Generally, it seems like Fantastic Ganzi is doing good with his mines, but it does mean he's lower on resources to get stuff like Panzer Shreks, which are going to be really useful later on. And usually what I see from Airborne is they do get armoured vehicles later on. They don't just play solely with infantry, just infantry and Airborne. You can certainly do that. I definitely get away with that in my team games, but we most likely will see some vehicles later on from Seph. I do hope I'm right on this one, because I'm so wrong on so many occasions, because I'm such a noob. No, there's just so many things you can do in this game. There's no correct way of doing things, and that's what makes a good game. You can operate in many different ways and still win the game. It doesn't have to be the only hard counter. M8 coming up. Gonna avoid the mines, only just. Again, not seeing a minesweeper from Seph. You could really do one of those. Stu 42, not exactly a great matchup against the M8. It's going to take a long time for it to kill it. Double fire there. Did you hear that? I love the sounds in this game. The sounds are pleasant, although the Pak-38 is definitely going to do some good damage against the M8 armored car as it swivels around to this side of the map, just trying to avoid any damage. It does need to take the long retreat path all the way down this side of the map, which is a good way to do it. The Stu 42 is going to pursue. Woo, woo, woo. Get some sirens on that, baby. Oh, I'd love a Stu 42 as a police vehicle. I'm sure that would be very dangerous, though, if that were to be true. Here we go, exactly as I said it. Yes, Sanuki was right. Victory dance. He does get an M4 Sherman out, so he is getting vehicles, or vehicles anti-tank, no, tanks. Oh, God, someone just give me a sleeping drug. I can't take pills, by the way. I take a pill, I put it in my mouth, I get some water, I swig it. It never works. The pill always remains. Frustration. Sexual frustration at not being able to swallow pills. Not sure why sexual, but anyway. M4 Sherman does come on this side and begins to pester that Volksgrenadiers. Why does it want to do that? Poor Volksgrenadiers being harassed by a Sherman. Bit of an overkill. They decide to... Why are you retreating, Sherman? You can easily take this. You can easily take this. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just being on alert for the Pak-38. So he's going to be coming around this side now as the riflemen now move in. They're taking on machine guns head first. This Sherman, if it can just take out that machine gun, it will allow the riflemen to move up. And the riflemen can definitely assist with all these infantry on the field that Fantastic Ganzi has at the moment. Seph, though, seems like he's lacking more riflemen in the area. He must have a flank going on somewhere. But according to my map screen, he does not. We do get some grenadiers finally out for Fantastic Ganzi, capping this side of the map. Which will at least be some sort of matchup against the riflemen with bars. It won't be an easy victory to attain, but it's much better than Pioneers. You can at least delay them from capping areas for some time, and you are making those units do battle elsewhere rather than in the middle. Rifleman squad are going to come up and respond to these trespassers. Get back here, you criminal scum. Go, 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 rifleman. M4 Sherman doing reasonably well still. Above half-life, not sacrificing that so easily, but it is having to travel around the map at long distances, that's the word. Now we do have a blobtacular force, 2 rifleman squads and an engineer from Seph. How is he going to scatter this? How is he going to assault this middle position? We'll just take a look up here. You can see the Grenadiers doing very, very well against the rifleman squad. Seph, though, looks like he may have received a grenade or something. As the Grenadiers, they are suppressed, which means that we do have the suppression effect from the bars being used. That costs 40 munitions, but we're going to go to the south side of the map, or the central, whichever way you want to say it. It is more southern. In fact, we don't even have compass points on this map. I'm just going to take it as north is up and south is down. It seems like the only logical way. Stu 42 did quite a lot of damage to that rifleman squad. M4 Sherman really needs to get rid of that. Just needs to get rid of something to allow that infantry to move up. As soon as the infantry can move up, it's going to be awesome. Awesome killing. Looks like the riflemen have won on this side of the map. M8 coming in again. Hello, M8. Why is there an M8 in the base, and why are these 2 cowards not defending it like proper German soldiers? In fact, the M8's leaving. It's had a very short stop. I don't know what has gone on. Holy smoking hells of a flaming morphine zombie Rex Lord. What the hell transpired there? I don't know. But we'll see on a replay. I do these games live because I'm not recording it and then re-recording the vocals. I say vocals because I'm a musician. That makes it like I'm actually singing it. He's using the Pack 38, supported by the Volks Grenadiers. Grenadiers. I'm going to be silent now and drink this water. Let's watch this battle. What a great stew shot. Sensitive teeth. Why do they make cold water? Sheesh. Some sort of idiot. By the way, what is it with you people and liking cold drinks? I don't understand. You people. Didn't you learn this in simple science that cold drinks just numbs your taste buds, and that's why apparently things are recommended to be served cold, because you don't taste them as much? I can't understand this. I don't get how this works. Surely you want to taste more of the things you've purchased. But get out of here. You're okay. I like you. I can't really judge you based on your ways of drinking. Panzer Shreks, Stormtroopers, Shermans and Packs. We've got a dance going on here. Grenadiers moving in as well. What? The events you see before you are just crazy. This is like no battle I've ever seen. The Shermans are just toying with these packs, rotating around them. This is pure gyration of the Shermans here. Maybe gyration isn't the right word, but I wanted to use gyration because, you know, why not? It's one of my favourite words, as long, you know, as well as girth and moist. You know, if it's moist and girthy and gyrating, I want to know what that thing is, because I probably like it.
Base is under attack.
If you do know an object like that, then comment. Do comment. Oh god, I'm gonna get so weird comments now. Oh, what have I done to myself, Anuki? What have I done to myself, Anuki? Let's not go there. M8 again harassing. This M8 is just doing freaking awesome. Seph and the M8 harassment. If he needs a title, if he should get a title, it should be the M8 King, judging from this game. That M8 is just doing so well to stay alive. Usually they don't stay alive because of really bad micro. Really poor decision making from players as they just drive it in to areas where it will ultimately die. Stormtroopers and Volks teaming up to try and take the zone as I take a hiccup because of the damn water. But the riflemen are now moving in. The Sherman is alive. It looks like the second Sherman is nowhere to be found. The Stu 32 is down though, that's good. There's that second Sherman. Poor second Sherman. It got captured. It got deaded. Enough said with that. The Volks in the area now taking... Now take it! Take it! Anyway, machine gun sitting outside the front base again. We are back to the start of the game. The Origins, the MA is continuing to harass, but it looks like it's losing this battle. Oh, what is firing on it? It looks like it must have been some Panzerfaust or maybe a mine. Its engine is damaged, which means there is no way in hell this is going to escape death. It is most likely dead. We've got some Panzer Shreks moving up from Grenadiers. This is going to be the killing shot. Line up your... Dude, fire the Panzer Shrek! Obey! Obey me! Fire. No, he wants to get very... Looks like this guy's a rookie. Whoa, look out, we've got a noob here. He fires, we've got a rotating M8 that's out of control, dude. Fires, takes out one Pioneer. He goes down. Poor Pioneer. He never stood a chance. Again, more capping down here, but denied by machine gun from Fantastic Ganzi. Ganzi with the foresight to see that there was going to be some capturing in that location, and he moved his machine gun accordingly. The M4 Sherman is almost repaired from Seph, but hooray, the Volks are capping this victory point. That's exactly what they need to do. 2 points, 2-1, still a way to go. Still a way to go. This game is not ending anytime soon by the looks of things. Machine guns now repositioning again. Great to keep moving those machine guns where they are needed. If you leave them in one area, then chances are they aren't going to be as effective as they could be. Just if you're wondering how to improve your Axis play, try moving your machine guns around a bit more. It's probably going to help you a lot. If you just remember that you've got a machine gun, and if you're assaulting, move up your machine gun and try and lure your opponents back into it, or move it around areas, bring it into places you need if you need it. If you've got a machine gun on this southern side and all of a sudden you see an attack come on this side, don't be afraid to pick up that machine gun and just move it. Try and keep line of sight maybe on the southern side if you can. If you can allocate the resources, the infantry, to do that, then that's great. Just Pioneers will do, just any sort of sight. But if you cannot, then don't be afraid. Oh, the Sherman Crocodile finds a Tiger tank. This is the worst case scenario for Seph. Unfortunately, I think Seph is writing off this Crocodile as an acceptable loss. He's gunning for the base. Pack 38 not rotating. It is rotating right as I say it. Damn you, Pack 38 disobedience. Croc comes in. Croc really effective against buildings. 7 effectiveness according to this. Also if infantry, 9 effectiveness. What's it going to go for though? It looks like it wants to eliminate that squad of infantry before it goes after anything else. The Tiger tank is not chasing though. The Tiger tank is also going for the enemy's base, sitting right outside here. The Crocodile though hits the mine. Going to be putting this creep barracks on fire. It's going to take a while for it to kill. I don't know if they can quite do it. Trying to evade the Grenadiers with the Panzer Shreks. Croc, you better be alert. No, the Pack 38 gets it, and unfortunately this Croc was just a complete waste from what I can see. Sneaky mortar team trying to hide from Tiger Tank. Actually does pretty well to get away from it, not losing a single health. Tiger Tank, are you really going to go for the base? Applying pressure onto the base means that his opponent, Seph, will have to deal with this in whatever shape or form he can. If he cannot, then he's going to have a hard time getting outside of his base and reinforcing, which means he will start losing territory. At the moment, though, he is capturing this. Grenadiers now moving up to the northern side of the map to capture that, and the Pack 38 needs to readjust its... Readjust, that way, go, look, forth, that way. Tiger tank. Let's see how this plays out. 80 gun pops out right as we need it, but a Tiger is going to be capable enough just to destroy that. It starts backing away though. What we want to see is that anti-tank penetration shells popped up and taking some good side shots. It looks like they did. They got a sticky bomb on it as well. Vet 1 for this Tiger. Damaged engine now. Come on, 80 gun, move up, move around the side. You can do it. There he is. He's got it. Not seeing another flank. Maybe we've got a Sherman around here somewhere. No, we don't. I can't see it on the map, which means it has been lost somewhere. Unfortunate as that is, he's going to have to deal with it in whatever shape or form he can. We've got riflemen's back here. 2 lone brave buddies that only have each other in a race against time as they fend off these armies of Axis. 2 packs here. They managed to do pretty well. Just 2 soldiers there. As they're going to pop up behind this Tiger tank and maybe even get a sticky bomb on it. Could they immobilize it? We've got double stickies now, right on the back of the Tiger. Is it going to be immobilized? I can't wait to see immobilized. There it is. And the AT gun. There's the AT gun. It comes up into perfect position. No, that way. Stupid AI. How dare you look that way? And there we go. Tiger tank down. Just as easily as the crocodile went down. And now we are back to even Stevens. Wehrmacht and Americans do battle once more. Who wins this? Nobody knows. AT gun now retreating. It's done a very good job. We would like to see more riflemen from Seph to oppose all the infantry on the field. It looks like at the moment, stormtroopers, grenadiers. Did we lose all the Volks? We may have lost all the Volks. Another grenadier squad down here. So it looks like we're kind of operating on almost the bare minimum of infantry units for both sides. Huge casualties for everyone at the moment. I would love to see this bar picked up by Pioneers and they become super awesome. Infantry finally receiving Vet 1 as well. It seems like Fantastic Ganzi is holding off on the veterancy, but that just means he's had to spend a lot of resources on his infantry. Whether this means he's received a lot of infantry squad wipes, or he's just not been able to keep up with the infantry of Seph. I wouldn't like to say. Maybe you would like to comment. Go ahead, feel free to comment on the battle. I do like to read the comment. It helps me out. It helps me understand the battle as well. Or maybe think back. I like to, occasionally when I'm bored and forever alone, I'm just like, in fact, occasionally when I'm lonely, I stick on the TV and I'll be like, they're talking to me. I'm no longer alone. The people on the TV must be talking to me. What a wonderful time. I forgot what I was saying. Something about... Yeah, if you comment, just generally say, maybe point out mistakes, maybe point out something interesting that happened that I didn't spot, or just what might be going through the players' minds. It'll definitely help everyone, not just me, determine, what actually passed on in this game. Maybe we'll learn something valuable. Something we can use later on in the game, because comments are an awesome way to make a thriving community thrive even more. Grenadiers, with the Panzer Shrek, they really have to get a direct shot to give one of these rifleman squads. But other than that, it's generally better to have LMGs or just a normal rifle. Grenades going down from the riflemen. Yeah, just generally... Ooh, hello, mines. Riflemen, mines. No, they're gonna... just avoid... Again, where's this minesweeper, Seph? Where's the minesweeper? God, I would love minesweeper. Again, a crocodile. I suppose now that the tanks on the field have been taken out... again, crocodile. I would only really use this for infantry inside buildings, or just buildings, or bunkers, or something like that. In fact, where's the medic stations, guys? Where's the healing bunkers, guys? I'm sure those things make people pro. I'm sure these guys are really good. Ooh, hello, mortar hitting the mine, but not doing any damage to the mine at all. Again, coming back to this crocodile, though. M4 Shermans by themselves are effective against infantry, maybe even more effective than crocodiles. At least when I use them, they are like that. But I just can't see the reason why you get a crocodile for infantry. Just get a normal Sherman. They're going to be a lot more effective against Tiger tanks as well. In Men of War, crocodile tanks are able to fire their main gun as well as the flame cannon. But they are extremely vulnerable to enemy anti-tank weapons. So usually when they die, they explode into a big fiery ball of awesome. Second Tiger tank comes out here from Fantastic Ganzi, and that's going to have no problem with that crocodile. Hanging all the way back, yeah, in the front of the base. Riflemen coming up into the center again. The barbed wire prevents them from capping this area. Oh, it's just so difficult to capture. Crocodile coming in. I think he really wants to get one of these base structures. If he can get one of the base structures, then maybe that amount of time that passes whilst the Krieg barracks is down, or maybe these bunkers. If the Krieg barracks goes down, he's going to have to rebuild that. And during that time, Fantastic Ganzi is just going to be so weak, it's going to lose so much of the map. Just not being able to get new units on the field until he puts resources into rebuilding that. If he takes down the machine gun bunkers, though, he's going to be able to put infantry into the zone and really do damage to any retreating infantry, no problem whatsoever. Crocodile goes down, though. My mouse goes all epileptic on me and just randomly goes over here. Look, Tiger Tank, though, is a formidable opponent for absolutely everything that Seph has left. He does not really have much of a response to this, other than another crocodile. I'm face palming right now. AT gun, though, that's the only thing that's going to hold it off. It is a Vet 2 AT gun, though. That's actually looking up to this Tiger Tank. We do have a sticky bomb going on it. Damaged engine. What is this AT gun going to do, though? Where did it go? Yeah, using my memory, it's over there. Crocodile. At least stick a bulldozer on that thing. Make it really super cool. I love bulldozers. They're awesome. I remember using one very, I was going to go very, then fairly, and then combined them. As you do. When your enemy just gets a crap ton of anti-tank traps. And tank traps! Anti-tank... Oh, man, I wanted some anti-tank traps. That sounds awesome, just like a force shield of some sort that you place. But I've used a bulldozer then, and then there was a crap ton of guys behind it, behind some sandbags, and I just ran them all down. They couldn't move because they were just surrounded by sandbags. And it was just such an awesome thing. I wish I could go back to that replay. It was definitely one of those very memorable moments. Sneaky stormtroopers stealthing around. It looks like they don't really have any Panzerschreck, so therefore they can't really take out that. But that's no problem for the Tiger Tank, as it does a really good amount of damage against the Croc. It's going to be receiving more damage now it's turned its rear armor, but... Whoa! Oh, you're no kidding, Tiger Tank. Enemy destroyed. That's more than destroyed. That guy just has no soul left. Oh, man. Yeesh, that's awesome, but... I've never seen a Tiger Tank do that. 5 guys in one shot? Are you kidding me? Machine gun. Also doing a lot of damage against these stormtroopers as they just try and crawl behind the machine gun. They could lob a grenade, but they're not going to. Maybe they don't have enough resources. No, they definitely do have enough munitions to do that. Anti-tank gun firing into the Tiger Tank. I don't believe that the armor-penetrating rounds is up. A Wolverine comes into play, but it's going on in an almost head-on assault. Not the best idea, man. You need to really go all the way around here to make it effective. To get those rare shots, you're just almost sending that to its death. It manages to escape. It takes 2 hits. The anti-tank gun also does a good amount of damage against the Tiger. The Tiger retreats. It's now receiving repairs. No repair bunker here either. I love repair bunkers, man. They're awesome. But again, going back to Company of Heroes Online, you would generally receive quite a lot of pioneers when you use the off-map infantry reinforcements. And that was just excellent for supporting your players who got lots of armor out. As well as the Blitzkrieg, you know, the ability, I think it was Blitzkrieg, where you got a load of fuel for your munitions, and you could just get out 2 Panthers. Screw getting a Tiger Tank, get out 2 Panthers, and use them with really good micro, and they were just amazing. They were much better than a Tiger Tank. And you also got a lot of manpower as well. A bit of manpower. If you just wanted to spend it on infantry and just get 1 Panther tank. I just found it a lot better to use. SDGs being researched, or being upgraded. Not really researched isn't really the right word there. Oh, strafing run comes down. Man, does strafing run need to be friendly fire on, but I heard that friendly fire is impossible for the strafing run because of the way the game has been coded, but man, those aircraft are just extremely accurate just to shoot everyone. In fact, no, they miss a lot. They hit only the enemy and miss all friendlies. That's selective accuracy right there. M4 Sherman, finally he's got one of these out. And no, where am I going to get my water from now? I'm so thirsty, Gee, Seph. Oh man, you're not fair at all. By the way, I have been ignoring what the victory points are, who owns the victory points for quite a lot of this match, but it is 2-1 in favor of the Allies right now. M4 Sherman and Wolverine are going to be working cooperatively. with any luck. M4 Sherman is okay at absorbing damage. Sure, it isn't as good at absorbing damage as a Panther tank, but whilst your Tiger tank or enemy opposing tanks, whatever tanks are shooting at it, whilst they're hitting that one, you can get this Wolverine to flank from a side, hopefully at max range as well. And it'll be really effective, and you can get it out of the way if it starts receiving damage. No problem. Machine gunner being set up looks like it's a bit too delayed, but the riflemen are going to easily mop up these. Ooh, taking a casualty as they leave one soldier left remaining for the stormtroopers. They are going to get away by the looks of things. Tiger tank deciding that it doesn't want to mess with the AT gun, which is almost dead if it just loses one more soldier casualty. Again, the strafing run comes into play, takes care of that anti-tank gun, which is a good decision, and the Sherman almost dead. The Wolverine now comes into play. How is it going to do it against the Tiger? The Tiger is not, its turret is not facing that way. It's going to, look at how slow the turret rotation is, man, especially when it's moving the opposite direction. Good micro play with tanks, by the way, is if you need the turret to move faster, then rotate your tank in the direction you need to turn the turret. The turret will rotate faster with the tank, because you can see right now that the tank is rotating against where the turret is moving, and it's just not moving at all. It's staying in the same direction. That's physics for you. What awesome programming it is, and the Wolverine is able to avoid a lot of damage. Rare armor hit there. No, it shouldn't have been a rare armor. It should have been a side. The Wolverine manages to get the kill and a promotion. Ooh, double Panzer Shreks moving up now. The Wolverine goes down. Short promotion. Short promotion for it indeed. And now the middle seems to mostly be controlled by the Allies. That's pretty good going there. Again, trying to press the attention on here. The Allies have done so well to keep control over all this area of the map. And the Axis, it looks like it's going slightly downhill for them now. Their anti-tank capabilities are basically these two Panzer Shreks, because the AT guns just continually get strafing run at every moment, and they lose other stuff as well, not just the AT gun. They lose a lot of infantry, and the Panzer Shreks, they count as infantry, so they lose them if they're nearby. I mean, really, what's lacking here is tech. Fantastic Ganzi is being very reliant on the Tiger tank he keeps bringing in, but he keeps losing it. I'm not sure if there's... Here we go, another Tiger tank, third Tiger tank. I'm not sure if you could really do anything more with it. I certainly wouldn't like to try against Seph and just try and keep my Tiger alive against him, although I think he could possibly have eliminated those Tigers a lot sooner if he kept building M4 Shermans instead of crocodiles. Those two crocodiles that he had really didn't get to make much of an impact on the battlefield. He is winning, but surely he could be winning more, if you know what I mean. I mean, there's no such thing as a perfect play. I like to think as Company of Heroes and Men of War as sort of... I mean, you've heard me describe it in Men of War, if you watch my Men of War replays, as risk assessment. You're trying to get the most reward for minimal risk. So, you know, if I were to attack this now, I might lose a Sherman. That's my acceptable sort of losses. But I will take out his Tiger, I will take out his bunker, I will force a retreat on his Grenadiers. That's good. Okay, that's an acceptable loss. That's the minimal amount of loss I should take for what's going on there. You can see Fantastic Ganzi doing some scouting, but he is spotted. Ah, get out of there. It's mission abort, mission abort. He does throw a grenade on there. 2 casualties there for the machine gun. They're going to have to move out and reinforce. Going back to what I was saying, though, in Company of Heroes, it's the same thing. In fact, I can't think what else I described it with. Risk assessment and... Oh, my brain's gone. I'm thinking what I should do after I've done this cast. Should I go to bed? Should I still need to record the multicam. I need to make some more music. I need to draw some more. So much to do. Why can't you do it for me, please? Oh, God, I would love that. Just some little monkey hirelings to do things for me. Double M4 Shermans all the way. That should be pretty good against this Tiger. Along with the AT gun, as long as we have riflemen to prevent those Grenadiers. Definitely Seph has the upper hand here. There's no doubt about it. All those mines are coming down. Excellent to keep those mines all the way back here. All the way back here? No, that's not what I was going to say. This late in the game, keeping mines down is just going to be super awesome. If it just... Come on, Sherman, hit it and show me how effective mines can be. More mines going down, more munitions being spent into the mines. They do need to be on alert, though, because if that Sherman fires at those pioneers, they may lose both pioneers, because when you're building, you take extra damage. Increased damage is going to hurt. More grenades going off from Ganzi. Yeah, that was good damage there. It takes out 2 guys. All these 3 rifleman soldiers are so near death, but they do retreat over a mine. 2 more casualties. Almost squad wipe. If we can get a squad wipe, that is just such a great advantage this late on the game, as the Allies rely on their veterancy to stay in the game, maintaining balance and harmony and equality as these 2 giant players face off against each other. It's 45 minutes into the game now. Again, my voice is deteriorating, but no matter, we shall continue no matter what. Ranger voices lead the way. Thank God I'm not singing, though. I'm sure I sang earlier. I don't want to sing earlier. Never again, if you don't like it. If you don't like my singing, I don't sing, so shouldn't have to worry about that. 3rd Sherman now, Seph realizing the error of his ways and getting the correct units. You can even see the long barrel upgrade for the Shermans, increasing their anti-tank capability. And these are repairing, because repairs are good. It looks like there's only 1 engineer squad out. They've got a lot of work cut out for them. Stormtroopers attacking by themselves. Fantastic Ganzi, this is incorrect. You do not do that. Don't never attack by yourself. Maybe it was a scouting mission again, and he accidentally revealed his location by getting too close. You can see he's got 2nd Stormtroopers squad out. 17 kills for these guys, but they're not going to be effective against these Shermans at all. It's 1 Tiger versus 3 Shermans, and it looks like Seph is just going for it. He's even stolen a pack. 5. He's got 5 objects which have excellent anti-tank capability, and he runs over a mine that's going to slow that Sherman down just a teeny weeny bit, which means the pack is going to have extra time to fire upon that. We have artillery coming down. It's a bombing run, that's what it's called. Wow, what a great bombing run. Maybe it should have been more on the horizontal axis than the vertical axis, but hell, it was still super effective. I think this is game now for Seph. We're going to have to see what Fantastic Ganzi does with this, but he's got so little forces on the field. Mainly anti-infantry units, nothing to really take out the tanks. Vet-free riflemen, 19 kills. Great job, Seph, on that one. He's avoiding grenade with his micro and APM. Good job, you. Look at this Tiger corpse.
The enemy advances.
Oh, no. Maybe if all the pioneers, all this 1 pioneers can get, yeah, I've even got the icon for it. Salvage all the munitions and place infinity mines across the battlefield, they can win, but it's looking pretty bleak for him. We've got some more mines down here. Just a little to the left, engineers. Little more. Not that that would win him the battle. It would still be a very difficult battle to win if anything were to step on that mines. Maybe these riflemen will step on them as they retreat. We're going to have to see. Ooh, no, it looks like they're going to be okay. Engineers, maybe? Go on. You know you want to. Oh, well, we'll pick it up on the multicam if they do. M4 Sherman moving in. They can see this 1 guy there, 2 guys there. Now they're all revealed. And that's going to force a retreat on them. 47 points remaining for the Wehrmacht. Fantastic Ganzi in very big trouble. So much trouble. So, like Dennis the Menace trouble from his father. Mein father. I did not mean to lose this battle, but it just happened to be that way. Even the engineers sticking around just to neutralize this point. I don't think Seph is concerned to lose that. He brings in a strafing run again, missing his friendlies. Grenade goes down. But he throws it on that guy. He's already dead. He needs to get that guy right there. Come on, Panzer Shrek! Jeez, your aim is terrible. I even had a dramatic pause there. Maybe I should fill that with music, but I cannot be asked. I'm so lazy, man. I'm so lazy. Mortars coming down. I'm not sure if those were friendly mortars or just trolling. Vet free for this rifleman. That must be the 2nd veteranry Oh, look at the resources all around here. Pretty. So much machine guns and mortars to be used. But it looks like going for the base destruction now. Just attacking the quarters, infantry, Pack 38. Really, this isn't a good enough force to take out 2 Shermans, let alone all the infantry. The Sherman does drive over that mine. But honestly, it doesn't even matter. It does not matter. Come on, end this battle. End this battle now. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I want to drink more stuff. I want to build a rainbow. I want to be an RAF pilot and like not fly a helicopter. I want to get into a giant wetsuit and jump off a building into a glass of water. So many things I want to do, man, and this game is not allowing me to do that. You're wasting my time, Fantastic Ganzi, although I do much prefer it when players play to the very end. It is such an honourable thing to do. Play right till the last moments, even if you GG. I hate GGs, by the way. It's really lost what it used to mean, as in an actual good game. Now, you know, what I do, if I have a really good game and I like it, I don't say GG, no. I explain to the player what was good about it. I'll say, wow, that freaking tank flank you did was amazing, or, oh, I got really lucky with my artillery shot there, it just annihilated everything. You know, you say stuff about the battle which was good, you have a conversation. A GG is just like the new LOL, it's almost meaningless. And so I do hope that you take this away with you. Maybe you can get a little bit more friendly with your opponent or your teammates and discuss the game you had in a bit more depthy analysis and evaluation. And generally, have fun, because that's the key, we're going to have fun. Thank you, Fantastic Ganzi and Seph, for this brilliant 50-minute long game. You have killed me once again. But for now, I'm going to have to say my goodbyes. I am Anuki, and this is Anuki TV.